Alright, y'all. As you can see, that side of the tarp is raising up really, really high with the wind. And that side is not raising up at all. Because I think, if I'm not mistaken, I pulled it a little too far. And of course, it's raising up in the front because I don't have the tarp guide down. It was raining a little bit when I first came out. I already did 2 videos, had to delete both of them because what I was wearing to sleep basically was, you know, showing certain things I didn't want seen as I was walking around and bending over and so forth and so on. So I went in, cleaned up, got some coffee, made some more juice, got my cold waters and everything, some pudding I froze last night, some bottled water I froze last night to keep everything nice and cold, and brought out my Lysol, ate something here, still got some noodles in there I'll bring back into the house. These are the leftovers, clamps and stuff that I'm going to work on now, although it's hot as all to be damned again. I'm still going to go out and work on it because it needs to be done. And I brought out my Lucky Bamboo, just letting her sit out in the fresh air today under the tarp. So we're going to work on a few things. Oh, I forgot the tripod. Goodness gracious. We're going to work on a few things, but I will let you know up front that sometimes not only does this damn thing screw me over in the process because I'm using a phone and I can't see sometimes what I'm pressing and blah blah blah. The videos mess up, or they don't record all of what I'm doing, or they don't finish recording all of what I'm doing. Okay, let me make sure my clothes is adjusted right because I'm out here now in the open and dude is next door. Okay, I see what happened. My steak came out. That's why this is flying all over the place, and you can see on the other side. I knew something was up. Alright. But anyway, what I had to come out and do this morning was redo these guidelines. Because they really did not stay where I needed them to be. Okay, let's pull that taut, stick that in the ground there, and I'm gonna go on the porch and get the hammer. But yeah, let me just walk you guys around really quick. Hopefully you can see everything here. I redid these with a knot that I learned to do last night, just like I said I was going to do. Then I had to re-watch it again this morning. But I also learned how to do the guidelines themselves in order to put the rain fly on properly. So that's the rain fly. You see the orange cord there, and I tied it off on the inside. So all of that's done right this time. And even though it rained a little and got on the side of the tent itself, nothing got wet whatsoever. Alright, so let me go over here on the porch and get the hammer so that I can bang these pegs in better. Yeah, I feel a little lethargic right now because I got a great deal of sleep last night. Maybe you just seen the neighbors out there with their child in a little pool. I got a decent amount of sleep last night, but and I was nice and cool. I mean, seriously, I was really good. It was really cool inside of there, but I can feel it heating up now that the sun is up again. It is definitely heating up. Alright, so I'm going to be holding the phone in my hand this time for a minute as I do a few things here. So if you don't get to see something specifically, I do apologize in advance. But I kind of am getting tired of putting up I know it's not something you're supposed to get tired of when you're doing YouTube channel, but I'm kind of getting a little tired of putting up the tripod and taking it down and putting it up and taking it down. Alright, that's probably better now. And I do believe I'll put a clamp on this side to keep this part down. So I'm going to take the clamp from back here. I have it on the basket because I'll be tying this one down. I forgot to get there you go. Alright, I'm going to bring it all the way down here and clamp it off right there. That should stop it rising up. Alright, so now it shouldn't rise up enough for anybody to see underneath that. Alright, this side over here also needed to be readjusted with a peg. So let me go on that side and also get a stake. This is the side I go in. That's why I have it hanging down more, and because it's the neighbors on this side that are very nosy and make comments and things like that I don't need. Okay, let me get this clamp too, just in case. Alright, there we go. Now this needed to be pulled out more and not on here. I try to be cheap about it. Save myself a couple of clamps, but that's not how this is going to end up working out. So I'm going to have to tie it down one way or another. Yeah. Okay, give me a second, guys. I'm going to just put you on this pole here for a second. Hopefully you don't fall while I retie this knot to shrink it a little. Okay. Okay, that should do. Alright, and now we'll hopefully you'll be able to see. We'll put the stake in again, but this time pulling it out here, sticking it in like so, and that should be okay there. That didn't even require me to nail that. That means I'm going to have to tighten this side again. And this is the reason why it's difficult, because you got to go back and forth when it's just one person in order to for everything to come out. In order for everything to be even, you got to go back and forth until you get it right. I'm going to shorten this one too. So let me put you guys up here on the compost bin that he came out to yesterday. Now, you're probably wondering, why aren't you using the little pulley thing? Because that's really not helping my situation it's really still too long. And so that's, if I had it maybe like in a tree, that'd be different. Of course, then the pulls on the guideline would be put into use. But being that, as I stated previously, she does not have usable trees here, I am forced to do it this way. But what I don't want is all into some kind of nasty ass bushes either. Wind is no help either, by the way. Wind makes my job a lot problem with the way I'm doing this is that it's not taut enough to keep the rain from hitting the sides here. I really didn't need it for the top. But the little rain that did come didn't cause a problem. And mostly, like I said, it's more for privacy than anything else for me. So now that'll go back over on that part. There's the vent down there. And you can see how it's staked to the ground there. And then when I push the cart all the way up, the tarp can go literally over the handle of the tarp of the cart. And basically, that's that deal. So that's completely protected anyway. And with the rain fly, everything is really already protected except for, like I said, the side of the walls. And I think where the tan is where people are complaining water comes through, maybe. Because it's gotten on the green and no water has come through. So this has to still stay like this because I need it that way. And everything else looks like it's pretty good. Now I do have to tighten up the front. So how I'll do that might just be with the clamps. Bring it down so that it's tight, like so, and just clamp it into place. Yeah, I think I'll just do that. That saves me a whole lot of extra work. So there you go. And now I can probably move these out some more. So this one, I'll pull out this way here. Give it a little slap. There we go. And then that one over here, I'll pull out as well. And then nail them in. And that should cover everything. Okay, where's my hammer? Where is my hammer? Oh, over here. Alright, so we're going to just hammer these into place. And that's it, man. I'm done for now. I don't have any more energy left anyway. I've been doing this mess all damn day and night. Or should I say all morning. And now just to make sure this is over here kind of slack. But down here, we'll put this clamp here. Alright, so that's it, guys. That's the makeup. That's the job done. I will do no more at this point in time. No more. It's even. Water should not pool on the top. When it rains, it should slide right off. I might have to give it a little more tautness, but for right now, this looks like it's going to serve the purpose. So we're done here. Sorry you guys didn't get to see me peg everything down and do all of the guidelines on the rain fly and all that. But like I said, sometimes when I turn this on and I have it facing so you guys can see everything done, I can't get a good reflection on here that I can see once the sun is up, and I don't necessarily know it's actually recording or not recording. It was recording because it had like 20-something minutes when I was working on it this morning, but somehow when I just now played it on the laptop, it was down to a minute and change of me doing just the very last guideline to the fly, to the rain fly. So I don't know how the hell that happened, but these are the breaks. Now, when I'm able to go inside and get, not able to, but when I do go inside and get a rubber band to put on this one, that'll tie that down. And the same thing, I still have a couple of cords left and some pegs, 4 pegs, the metal ones, and I'll bring that down. And then that way I can take that clamp off. And you know something? I do believe I should put a clamp if I didn't already. Yeah, because this is the one that pulled out of the ground and why it was flying around. We had some really strong wind just a few minutes ago. So I think that's a good idea to do that. So let me get another clamp and put it down on those two sides, or that side over there. Not even two sides, just that side. So let me see. I should have, yep, I got another clamp here. All right, there we go. Now let's get that over here. And that should stop it from flying off like it did earlier. That's it. Okay. All right, that's it, guys. I'm done. I need to go inside of the tent and stay cool before I stroke out or something. But you can see that it's also much wider. This is, like I said, a two-person. My other one was about right where my foot is, was about this wide here. But the ends, the middle and all that sunk in, and the top had to be spread apart. With this, it's crisscross at the top, even though it's still a dome, which helps considerably. And there's no need to guy out with makeshift guys to keep the top open. So you see it's wide at the bottom there, and you guys already seen the inside. So that's it. Sorry you didn't get to see me do all of it. I'm trying, but somehow that just isn't working out. I don't know why specifically that's happening, but it's happening. There's so much wind blowing. I know that's picking up big time and making it sound like I'm barely talking, or you can hardly hear me talk because of the wind. Then that's intentional that I just did that, so you can see who I'm also keeping my privacy. Like I just didn't expand on their privacy. Their backs were turned, you couldn't see their faces, and you couldn't see their child. So that's good enough. But just showing you that these are the new neighbors that I have to do what I'm doing for. And I have to understand that people have a right to come out and do. Oh no, that just ripped all the way out the ground. Look at that, guys. That just ripped all the way out the ground. You see? You see? What did it do to the stake? Didn't it have a clamp? Oh, I didn't have a clamp on this one? No, I did not. It ripped out of the ground on this side, okay, but not the other side. Wow, these stakes suck. Plus, they're saying it's soft over here for whatever reason on this part. All right, I'm gonna need a clamp over here too. Okay. Yeah, this is really soft sand. Like, it's really, really, really OD soft. That's why I had it on the pole. All right, so this clamp will have to go down over here on this side. Hold this down. Okay, there we go. Maybe I fixed it. Who knows? Maybe I fixed it. We'll see. We'll see in the long run, as they say. All right. This is bunched. I don't want it bunched. There, exactly. That's why I don't want it bunched. There's my metal. There's my metal right here. Okay, that's better. Now that should stay, hopefully. I didn't need a clamp over here. I just put it. All right. Let's walk around it again. Be sure we're staked down pretty decent. Plus, I still gotta knock this up over here. Check it in. All right. Okay. Looks like we're good now. You see, the wind is really giving me a good test. What I'm waiting for is a major rain. That's what I want to see. I'm not complaining about the wind. I want that too. But I want the rain and the wind. And I want it fierce, so I can see how this all stands up. And I'm going to be inside, so no being a pussy about it. I'm going to be inside of it while it's doing whatever the heck it's doing. Is that a grasshopper? Yes, it is. Look, a grasshopper. Aren't those supposed to be good luck? This one looks albino. That's what's up. Hi, Mr. Grasshopper. You chilling on my new tarp? Be careful, because you're going to get whipped around, buddy. There you go. Flung it right off that precedent. Told it to be careful. I hope I didn't just step on it. I don't even know where I get this one. Step. Please, I hope I didn't. I can't even see it. Well, it's damn sure camouflage. I can promise you that. Oh, well. I said it was going to get flung off of there and whipped around. Alright, let's go inside again and chill. See, it's not good for me to have a clamp on this anyway because I got to really lift it up high in order to get under it without having to bend over and show all of my goodies to everybody. Yeah, but these are supposed to be the lines to do a ridge line, and I may still do one. I may still do a ridge line. And these are the 4 stakes I have left. There was 10 of these, and 4 of the red ones that go to the tarp. These go to the tent. But as you see, I still ended up using the little ones for the tie down after I put in the stakes. Just because it's just better reinforcement, that's all. And bang them all the way into the ground. I also used those little steel slabs I had with the holes running down them. I ended up using those too. So like I said, everything to be solidified. Alright, we're back inside of here. I think I'm going to use this mat that I seen came in here. I'm assuming, I don't know what this was for, because it didn't go to anything. But I'm going to put it here. And in the meantime, in between time, until I do stake down the front, I'm going to put this here. I'm going to pull this cord actually closer, because that cord, there we go. Still fed through there, but I don't want the plug part on the ground there. Alright, and I'm going to just stake it down. And these things here, it's not like it's gonna go anywhere particularly, but just to be on the safe side. I don't want it leaving me and going into somebody's yard and causing any issues. So just taking 2 of these pegs here on each side here. That might be what this was supposed to be for any damn way. A mat to walk on, so I'm not stepping out onto the grass and all that and getting it back inside of here, because that is a problem. It has happened on more than one occasion thus far. Alright, you want to help me out here with a little bit of thank you. Alright, yeah, I'm gonna just stick that in there, stick that in the ground, and there we go, our mat to come inside and not get every piece of grass everywhere inside of here, like what I have to pluck up and throw out now. Okay, keep my shoes up here, and you can even see she has a little mat to sit on. It's actually what the poles came in, but oh, I don't want that hitting her, so let me move her over some. Hold on. Yeah, I thought it would be a good idea to bring her out with me, let her chill out here. I finally found her lily food. It was actually when I had my I had some actual lily plants, and they ended up dying, both of them, because the room is so small that there wasn't enough circulation for them, and they ended up dying. But I ended up still having their food, and coming to find out that actual bamboo, wow, look at that. Bamboo plants, lucky bamboos, are not actually bamboo at all. They are lily, in the lily family. So the food that I had for my old lily plants ended up being used for her. That, and she has miracle water. Miracle Grow water, I should say, not Miracle Water. For her Miracle Grow. I see you. Come out of there. You're going to have to die. I'm sorry, because I can't have bugs in here. And is that an ant? Yeah, you're crawling around here like mad fast. Well, you got to go back out, so you can't stay in here. Are you still on there? You're on here somewhere. I know you are. Don't front. You didn't come off. You must be inside of that part. So many little crevices for you to go in and hide. But now you have to step outside and stay. Because you can't be in here with me. I don't want no bugs in here. Even though I just had that flap open for a little minute last night. When I was trying to show things, tiny little bugs kept coming in. But they cannot come through the screen. The screen itself is so fine. Like even the tiniest bugs can't come through it. And they were trying to, trust me. But now everything is seen a lot better. So you can see it on the roof there. Bugs crawling around up top on the outside. Yep, I finally got those tied off now. And that's what I missed the other day. That's still not centered. Something's not. Oh, the tarp's not centered. Okay. That's centered now properly. All the way, front and back. But that was supposed to be, this is the rain fly, and that was what was supposed to be protecting the whole tent. But I'm like, nah. And down there is where the rain fly ends. You can see on the green part there. Goes just a little beyond that, and then it ends, and that just wasn't going to protect the tent right. So, like I said, people were saying to use Scotch Guard. It would have became too expensive over time. And guys, you know, so yeah. To make sure I straighten out the tarp, I think I'll do a guy line directly through and over the rain fly right up underneath the tarp on the top of the tent, and then have it guide out down at the bottom. And that way I might even be able to remove that pole there, but I don't know if I want to do it that way. But as you can see now, it doesn't matter how much wind blows, that side doesn't go up high enough for them to see anything in here. That side goes up, as you can see, a little, but it's not major. It's not enough for people to be able to see inside here unless they dip down. You'd really have to be being on some real serious nosiness. But yeah, so that's it, guys. Sorry again, like I said, that you didn't see me put up the tarp and put up the tent and everything else, but it won't be the only time, I promise. Of course, as you know, with the way I am with my cleanliness, it's going to come down again, be cleaned out, and then eventually I'll have to pitch it again, and you guys will see it then. Alright, so not all is lost yet. Still got time to see me do the tent again. But you've seen what little bit that I did get accomplished, and it made a big, huge difference for today. Fixing those small issues. I feel better now. And now that I've already eaten and cleaned up and all that kind of stuff and straightened everything back out. Because I even did the video from when I woke up this morning while I was in here. But, yeah, like I said, all is not lost. There will be another time. I will be staying in it again tonight. Pretty much the whole weekend. But I'm hoping to get that major rain, because it has rained a little, but not enough. I want it to really come down like it said it was supposed to. And that's when we'll get the nitty-gritty. But thanks for watching, guys. Please like, share, subscribe, and leave a comment. Alright? Talk to you guys later. Bye.